Good day. Today we're going to find the probability of compound event. Make a table. So we know that a compound event is basically combining two events together to make one big event. So basically what we're going to do is combine two sample space to make one big sample space. So make a table showing all the possible outcomes for spinning the pointer of a spinner with 4 equal side sections labeled 1 through 4, and another spinner with 4 equal side sections labeled A through D. Draw a table to determine the probability that the pointer or the two pointers will land on an odd number and the letter C. So first we need our sample space. So our sample space would be 1, 2, 3, 4 and A, B, C, D to represent another spinner. So one sample space represents the first spinner, the next sample space represents the second spinner. From there, we can represent this information on a table. So we can draw our table. Alright, so we can basically put whichever sample space we agree on the top or on the side. I'm going to put the numbers on top. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have A, B, C, D. Alright, so we have our sample space now. Just like multiplication table, we can fill this table in just like how we would do on multiplication table. So we have A1, and remember we could have 1A as well, so it's up to you which one you're starting with, or if the question did tell you which one to start with. So we have A2, A3, A4. Then we have B1, B2, B3, B4. C1, C2, C3, C4. D1, D2, D3, D4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 possible outcomes. Alright, now we can answer the question asked. What's the probability that the two pointers will land on odd number? So we're looking for odd number and the letter C. So how many times did we see an odd number with the letter C? Alright, so we know odd numbers would be 1, 3, 5. So we're looking for C1 would be 1 and C3 would be 1. So those are the only two odd numbers we see with the letter C. So the probability of getting an odd number with letter C would be 2 out of 16 or 1/8. So that's how you find the probability of getting an odd number with the letter C. Another way we could do it, we could find the probability of getting an odd number. For the probability of getting an odd number would have been, so looking at this sample space, the probability of getting an odd number would have been 1 out of 2. The probability of getting C out of this would have been 1 out of 4. So the probability of getting an odd number and C would be a half times a quarter, which is 1/8. So that's another way we could do it. Next question. You have been asked to flip a coin for heads or tails, then select a golf ball from a bucket that contains 5 yellow golf balls and 3 white golf balls. Use a table to show all the possible outcomes in the sample space. Alright, so first we need our sample space. We have head, tail. Since we have 5 golf balls, we have to write it out. Y to represent the yellow golf balls, and we have 3 white balls. So we have double to represent the 3 white golf balls. From there, we're going to combine these two sample spaces to make one big sample space. So I'm going to put head right there and tail right there, and I'm going to put the color of the golf balls up here. Okay, so we have 5 yellow, 3 white. So this would be HY, 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 HW, HW, HW. Then we have TY, 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 TW, TW, TW. How many outcomes do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 possible outcomes. So since I know it's 16 possible outcomes, now I can answer the question. What's the probability of getting tails, so that's T, and getting a yellow golf ball, Y? So the probability of getting TY. How many times did I say TY? 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So that would be 5 out of 16. So the probability of getting TY would have been 5 out of 16. Or 5/16. Alright, let us try the next method. So the probability of getting tails from this sample space would have been a half. The probability of getting yellow golf ball from this sample space would have been 5 out of 8. So the probability of getting TY would have been a half times 5/8, which gives me 5/16. So we did it both ways and we got the same answer, so we know our answer is correct. Thank you for watching.